I've got a direct line. What's going on, Shane? How you doing? I'm gonna send this to you after this. What's going on, bro? Welcome back to the Square Peg Podcast. I gotta tell you, first of all, Shane agreed to debate me when I hit 100K. I think that just proves how much of a pussy dude is. The fact that, you know, he says that he's willing to debate anyone, anytime, anywhere. He calls himself a truth teller, the street polar. As a matter of fact, let's see what his bio says here. Building the world's largest street interview company. Oh, he took the free speech absolutist out of his profile pic, out of his profile. You know what? Credit to you, homie. Good job. You're growing up. It took you some time. You're growing up, Holmes. You really are. You went from spitting shitty bars on your SoundCloud to calling yourself a free speech absolutist. Gained a whole shit ton of followers that are retards, by the way. Um, and let's see what you've been up to recently, because it's been a while since I've went over your shit, but I'm actually kind of curious now. I mean, listen, homie got banned from YouTube, which, you know, I'm not for censorship, but honestly based. I mean, he got crushed by this one person when he was like, do you want LGBTQ rights or, economic prosperity? And this one dude crushed him when he said that you can have both. And Shane, who obviously to me has not been to school, was like, you can't have both. But you can though. But listen. Let me just say right now, I so enjoy making fun of this dude. It is so easy. So easy. He gives me so much content, and I am doing a deep dive because y'all, this man is not. He is not a free thinker. He takes money from some dark ass people, some people that are fucking you over. He is not for the people. That's the part that bothers me. I will not cover Shane anymore if he's just like, you know what, I'm going to come out with this and I'm going to admit that I am corrupt and my views are not truthful. My views are not told to me by people that tell me what to say. These are not his views. He's being paid to say this shit. It's not his point of view. I don't take a fucking cent. I don't. And you know what, Shane? Once you unleash your bank account and show us who's paying you, I will show you who pays me. It's one employer and my patrons. That's who pays me. You got all these other people paying you. And that's what makes you not a truth teller, dog. Is the fact that you're compromised. But let's just cover a little bit of what you've been up to. Because I don't use Twitter. I don't. Once in a blue moon, I'm fighting with YouTube on Twitter right now, trying to get episode 133 of the Roller Rumcast back up. All right, who allowed you to do this, homie? With all due respect, she isn't the flex that you think she is. What I am more concerned about, how much are you paying her to be with you? Like, she's pretty. She's pretty. She's got moxie about her. How much are you paying her to be with you? She cannot love you for your looks. She can't love you for your personality. Because you have no personality. You're a fag. That's what you are. Are you. How, how much of your monthly checks do you give to her to stay with you? I'm curious. I really am. We should just put the politics shit aside. How much does Shaney Ricch pay for his girlfriend to stay with him? Put it down in the comments how much y'all think. I'm saying he gives her 75K a month to stay with him. 75K. Again, I got no evidence of this. Homie posted Aura. Now, mind you, he has 236K followers and he had 110 likes and 7 comments. That's how you know that this dude is cooked. All types of cooked. Anyway, I wanted to comment on that because that was the first thing I saw. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, he has an ad. Cool. All right.
Crater.
Barack Hussein Obama is responsible for the decline of America. In 2008, when he got elected, he was running on this campaign of hope, and people were getting excited because he's a charismatic guy. He's the first black president. But then he made everything about race. He blamed everything wrong in America on white people, on race. He tried to make this universal health care program that went absolutely bust, and it actually made healthcare in America much worse. Let's be very clear about Barack Obama. This man, you can see how weak he is based on his relationship with Michelle Obama. Just look who wears the pants in that relationship. I don't know what pronouns he uses, but I don't even know if
There's so much to break down here. All right. Firstly, the the ACA was not good. It sucked. But you know what? It was better than doing nothing. It was better than doing nothing. If Trump does not put out a healthcare plan in the next 3 years, the same is probably going to be like, you know what? That was great. Trump didn't do anything for healthcare. So the ACA is awful. Medicare for all is the way to go. But the ACA, at least, it was a half measure, but it covered some people, not a whole lot. It did raise the price of insurance because of the individual mandate. You know who came up with the individual mandate? The people that made Shane their bitch. The Heritage Foundation came up with the individual mandate. That was written by the GOP and Mitt Romney. That was written by Mitt Romney. And the Heritage Foundation came up with the individual mandate. That's the way that it passed. The individual mandate was made by Republicans. That was why the ACA didn't work. You want the facts? I'm giving you the facts right now. I don't want to watch any more of that. Here's another thing. In a time when we have income and wealth inequality that, by the way, has exponentially went up by a whole lot more. The top 1% has gotten exponentially richer since January, and the bottom 99% have gotten it so much poorer. No one can afford anything. No one can, like, here's the thing. You got wiped out in every election last week. Everyone, you got wiped out. Zoran Mamdani dominated the New York mayor race. And this is what you want to talk about? The culture war? When, do you know who said to stop talking about the culture war? Vivek Ramaswamy. He said that. Focus on economics. Shane, you are beating a dead horse. Look at your stuff here. You're not getting the traction. You know why? Because people in the country are hurting, dog. Your model is old and tired. No one gives a fuck about trans people. No one gives a fuck about immigrants. People are starting to realize they're not the issue. The issue is the oligarchy. The issue is the 1%. The issue is the corporations. The issue is big pharma. The issue is big agriculture. The issue is big oil. Those are the issue is Raytheon and Boeing and fucking BlackRock, which, by the way, you take money from BlackRock too. That's who is hurting people. It's not the immigrants. It's not trans people. It's not black people. It's not women. It's not any of those groups. It's the corporations that are hurting everyone. So your sentiment is no longer relevant. It never was in the first place, but people believed it because they weren't experiencing what we are now, and people are still hurting in this country, Shane. But you don't care about that. You care about your bottom line. You get paid no matter what happens. You get paid no matter what. So, therefore, you don't care. But I do. I care about you. Shane does not care about you. I care about you. I care about whether you can afford to pay your rent. I care about whether or not you can get groceries. I care about whether or not you can get health care and child care and paid family and sick leave, and whether you get a living wage, whether you can go to college, whether you will have good clean air to breathe and water to drink, whether you can retire with dignity. I care about all of that stuff. Shane doesn't. Shane cares about lining his pockets with BlackRock money, with Heritage Foundation money, with GOP money, with Palantir money, and with your money. Stop giving him money. Unfollow him. Unfollow him right now. If you follow him, unfollow him. He doesn't care about you. He cares about himself first. He doesn't even care about his fucking girlfriend. I got stuff on that too. Shane, I could put that out to her. I could. But I don't air dirty laundry. You could debate me, and I won't have to. It's up to you. And I'm gonna get one more post and see what else he has to say. All right, let me see. Hold on.
How many genders are there?
2.
What are they?
Male, female.
What about the people that say there's like 20 different types?
Well, there's 2 genders and a near infinite number of mental illnesses.
Again. No one cares about this. The culture war is dead. You lost it after you advocated for Jimmy Kimmel losing his freedom of speech, by the way. I mean, MAGA lost any semblance of grip they had on the pulse of the culture war. So that's okay. I say all this to say that Shane, wrap it up, ski dog. Wrap it up. Wrap up your dick when you fuck her, that way you don't get her pregnant and we don't have another Shane running around in this world. We don't need one. We already have you. But then also wrap it up when it comes to politics. Go into scamming people or something. You're really, really good at that. Get out of politics, because we need truth tellers in this day and age, dog. We don't need you. Fuck off.